iconic franchise. I think they're releasing the 10th movie this year.
Yep.
I definitely haven't seen them all, but I've watched a few of the movies. Did you ever watch them?
A few of them. The reboot, I guess, and then I don't know what's happened over the last few years. I have a Planet of the Apes Dr. Zaius doll, as well as two sealed Planet of the Apes, like a soldier and a Peter Burke. The two action figures are mint on card, and they're unpunched. And the Dr. Zaius, it's very rare to find the box. I would like to get $1,375 for the three items that I'm bringing in.
This is definitely cool. The basics of the first movie was that, you know, the apes were from a planet, and this group of astronauts landed on the planet, and the apes captured them, and basically all captured humans on this planet were slaves working for the apes. And obviously the humans got away and all kinds of stuff going on in the movie. But the Planet of the Apes was a solid movie. It had a good following right away. But when they released the toys, you know, people took to them really well. The toys are pretty cool, though. These look to be kind of older, maybe 70s-ish.
I believe 74 from what I saw. These two are unpunched. Pretty good seals, especially this one. And then this one was open, obviously, in the original box.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times that'll happen with these older toys is the little film will come apart from here and it will start ripping. And you still have the box. That's still good, you know. People will rather have this in a beat-up box than just the naked figure without a box. Now, this green back looks pretty beat up, but it is unpunched, so that's also pretty cool. It's cool that you have two unpunched backs right here. It's possible that these just sat in a box and never got hung up on a rack, or possibly just lined up on a shelf in a store that didn't have a rack. How much are you looking to get for this collection?
$500 each on those, and then that one, $375. It's kind of hard to find the box, although it is beat up.
Yeah, no, the box is beat up, but it is a box. So I have some questions on condition and actual value.
Sure.
I don't doubt you did your research and know how much these are worth, but I want to have someone come take a look and just kind of go over the condition and see if he thinks those conditions match what you're asking.
Absolutely.
Do you have a few minutes to hang out? I can get someone down to take a look at them?
Sure. Yeah, look around. Thank you.
Thank you. So I've asked Steve Johnston to come over and take a look before I monkey around with any offers. I have some Planet of the Apes toys here, and basically, I want to know what you know about these and go over the condition of them with me here, because these are really cool. They're unpunched, but this one looks a little beat up, but it's still a nice box.
We know the Planet of the Apes franchise was and continues to still be really big. It doesn't have the fanfare as some of those other franchises that we might know when you think of like Star Wars or some of the stuff that came out. During this time when these toys started to be produced, they were kind of behind the eight ball. And what you had is you had manufacturers were starting to go to their superstars and start to create, you know, toys around them. And Mego was one of those companies that really led the charge for that.
So, what do you think about the condition overall of these?
You mind if I take a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
This one, really nice condition. You can see the sticker was removed off of here. In fact, I can look at this and I can tell you that this was a Toys R Us item. So this was actually sold or purchased from Toys R Us. Overall, the card is nice, and yes, the hanger tab is unpunched, which is really great. Now, the Soldier Ape, this card has gotten some type of moisture damage at some point. We can see that from the waviness of it. The great thing is, if you're gonna have a card that's not in the better of conditions, you'd rather it be the better character.
Yeah.
And any of the apes in this line are very desirable.
Okay, and then the Dr. Zaius.
Yeah, box is in decent condition. You got some break and separation here. Just to find this in the box is pretty good, and it does actually affect the value on this overall quite a bit.
So, what value would you put on these?
So, I'll start with the Dr. Zaius. In this condition, with that box, I think that it would be fair for you to expect to get $300 for that item.
Okay.
This one, the Peter Burke, this one I would say you'd expect to get $175 for it as it sits. I think the Soldier Ape, you'd expect to get $400 for it. So for the three, I think $875 is a fair number.
All right, well, I appreciate you, Steve.
No problem. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so I know you're valuing them a little more, but, you know, I do have to take into consideration what my guy said. I would go about 500 on the trio of all three of them. What are you thinking about that?
May I ask if we just did the two?
Maybe like 400?
I would do these two at 450.
Would you go 425?
I kind of want to stay at 450 on this.
All right. Since you're leaving me with the most desirable piece, I'll go 450 for you.
Yeah.
All right. You can take Peter Burke. I'll meet you at the counter and we'll get you paid.
Sounds good.